You'd be forgiven for failing to remember every twist and turn, every controversial post, weird office update, legal threat, and policy rollout, and, sometimes, rollback, that took place during Elon Musk's first year owning Twitter. Since Musk closed his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter on October 27 of last year, he has not only rebranded the company as X, but fundamentally changed what was once one of the world's most prominent and influential platforms for real-time news and information. By extension, he's also shifted the social media landscape writ large, as Twitter's splintering audience seeks alternatives. Here's a look back at some of the highlights of Musk's year owning the company, told through tweets or XS. October 2022. Within days of taking over Twitter, Musk ousted many of its top executives and then laid off half of the company's staff via email, including employees in key departments such as ethical AI, communications, search, public policy, curation, and platform wellness. Later in the month, he conducted a second round of layoffs by asking remaining employees to commit to working extremely hardcore and cut those who didn't. In the days following Musk's takeover, some of Twitter's biggest advertisers also began pausing their spend on the platform over concerns about the layoffs, what Musk's free speech vision would mean for content moderation, and general uncertainty about the company's future. On November 9, Musk held a Twitter Spaces call to plead with advertisers to remain on the platform. The same day, he tweeted, perhaps prophetically, "Please note that Twitter will do lots of dumb things in the coming months. We will keep what works and change what doesn't." During that same month, Twitter launched its first iteration of paid verification to almost immediate chaos. Musk also restored former President Donald Trump's Twitter account following an unscientific poll of his followers, but said he wouldn't bring back conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. December 2022. December brought us the start of the so-called Twitter Files, a series of reports from independent journalists whom Musk hand-picked to look through select internal Twitter documents. Despite several days of fervent attention to the reports, they revealed little new information about the company and its former leadership. Rolling layoffs at the company continued. Musk began a mass unbanning of previously suspended Twitter accounts, including members of the far right and users who'd shared misinformation. Mid-month, Musk temporarily suspended several prominent journalists from Twitter for posting about ElonJet, an account run by a teen that had posted the updated locations of Musk's private jet. The move drew blowback and called into question his stated commitment to free speech. The company also introduced a policy, which was quickly rolled back, banning links to other social media platforms. Musk also polled his followers about whether he should step down as Twitter's CEO. The majority voted yes, and he said he just had to find someone foolish enough to take the job. January 2023. January was blissfully a relatively quiet month in Twitterland, although the company did get sued by a landlord for alleged non-payment of rent. February 2023. Musk kicked off February by announcing that Twitter would charge for access to its API, angering researchers who had long used the tool to measure platform manipulation. Public safety officials worried that they'd lose the ability to alert the public of threats like earthquakes and transit issues. Eventually, Twitter reversed course and allowed government institutions to use the API for free. Twitter also announced plans to allow only paid users to have text message two-factor authentication, upsetting some users. Musk hinted at Twitter's financial troubles, saying, "I acquired the world's largest non-profit for $44 billion. Twitter had, in fact, reported a profit in 2018 and 2019, prior to Musk's takeover. March 2023. On March 1, thousands of Twitter users were unable to view their timelines because of a glitch. 5 days later, it happened again, this time affecting users' ability to see photos and click through links and, in some cases, access the site entirely. Musk chalked it up to the platform being brittle, rather than his layoffs of many employees charged with keeping the site operational. Musk took heat for publicly mocking an employee's disability, after the employee tweeted at him, confused about whether he'd been laid off. Musk later backtracked and apologized. Also this month, the FTC confirmed it was investigating Twitter's privacy practices, and Twitter said part of its proprietary source code had leaked online. At the end of March, Twitter followed through on Musk's earlier promise to open source part of its source code in an effort to help users understand the platform's recommendation algorithm.